Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Go across, there we go, right, now I've got a crossover. Right there, so I've got a crossover on that point. I don't have a crossover on that line going over there, and I also don't have any signals set up on that line over there. I think I should have some signals. So we will go over this side, and we will do a signal. I'm going to run it that direction. And this is going to be a one-way loop. That is just going to be a one-way loop going around here. So I put a double lock going that way, and I don't need to put them going any other way. And then I will do the same here, going into this station. I'll put one there and there. And then going out of the station, one there and one there. And then all the way over here, going into the station. Another one there, and then going out of the station as well. Might be a bit too close to the station for the bit coming out. I suspect it is. And then over here, this is going to be a one-way track. So that one, I put one there. Oh, wait a minute. I want to have a crossover on this one, don't I? I think I do. I've got a crossover at the other end, but I'm going to do a crossover here as well. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And then I can hopefully have two trains running through here. Let's go over this way. So I put a signal right there before that crossover. I haven't put any other signals. And then I've got a signal going both directions right there in the middle. And then I got one there coming into the crossover on there. We've got some in the middle on that one. Yeah. Right. Don't know if I've got this figured out correctly or not. I probably haven't got it figured out correctly. Not even close. But I'm going to do another crossover loop there. And do one there. Like that. And I'm going to take this. And that one is for going into the station like that. That station stops there, so it's the end of the line. And then here in the middle, we will do... There's one going that way, and then there's one going that way. And then a little bit further up, because I've got a crossover up there. I don't actually have a crossover here. I don't know if I should have one. Can I build a crossover here? You're even allowed to do that? Doesn't look like it. If I can build one there. Put one there like that, and then take another one and put that there like that. And then go to the signals over here, because I got the crossover up that way. Where's the other? I've got the signal right there. That signal is from going in that way. So I want that one there. So it copies the same. Don't know if I should have any by the station or not. Now, this coming over here, I've got a couple of these going in. So I'm going to want... We go up that way. Don't we? So we're coming back on this side. That's the... Is that where I'm going? Where's my train? The train is over here loading up. He's just come in. He's going out there. Which way are you going? Let's speed that one along. Now he goes out onto that side of the track. Right. So I go up to here. And it goes out on that side. So I put one there, and it's coming back in, so it's going out on that side. So I want to put one there as well. And then coming back in, I want to put one on that side. There. That should allow one train to go that way and then one train to go that way. Shouldn't it? Is that right? I think that's right. I hope that's right. Because then the train can come in here, or it can go along it... Oh. Oh, wait a minute. No, in order to be able to go from there, it's got to be able to go from there onto this side. And then coming back again, it's got to... Wait a minute. Right, if I've got a one-way track only, I don't want both of those crossovers. I've got that bit wrong. The train goes up on that side, and it returns on that side. So we want it to be able to return here, which it has got. It has got the return on there, and it's got the return option on there. But to go up, it needs to be able to go out from here. It needs to be able to go up that side, which it's got. Oh, wait a minute, that is correct. I go up and back. Up and back, up and back. Alright, so up there, and then back that way. So it can go back there, or it can go back in here. It doesn't need to do that track onto that track. That doesn't need to happen. And then that track there just goes up there, or... Yeah, okay. The tracks are in the right place, and I've also got the signals in the right place. There's a signal there. And then I want to come up to this side of the signal. So he's coming back down here, so I want a signal there. In front of that crossover. I hope I've done this right. I really hope that I've done this right. So that one, I want to put a signal there. And I think I also want to put a signal here. That way into the crossover. But I'm not sure about that. So I'll put it there, and I will leave it, and I will see what this does. So I've got those in place there, and then I've got a train depot which comes out here and goes up to there. And it does actually go through, and it will reach up there. Whether this one will allow the trains to come past, I don't know. That's what we're going to need to find out next. Because then it goes up to here, but what I don't have is any way to get from here onto this internal line up here. And I don't have crossovers, which I should have. So I will put a crossover on here. I'll take that one. Tracks. And I'll put a crossover on there like that. And I will put another crossover there. Well, that's not going to happen. Let's try it again. There we go, like that. And that's got to be signalled, but these... Well, it's already signalled from there.
Heavens! Mr. Hughes crashed in the course of a test flight over the country club and suffered serious injuries. Now he's bored stiff in the hospital and tinkering with a motorised hospital bed. He wants to have a prototype built right there, according to his instructions.
Deliver steel and tools to the hospital. Right, I'm going to put those two there. Because that's the direction that those two are going. And I'm going to stop. Right. I've got those bits. Where is the hospital? Flying Ace. Deliver steel and tools to the hospital. The hospital is here in Los Angeles. Not you. Los Angeles Hospital. That's the one right there. I've got to deliver steel and tools to that one. Now, I've got... Actually, I've already got trucks running around here, so that will eventually make its way into there. Tall... Managed vehicle... Steel and tools. Unfortunately, I've got the wrong train for that one. Edit selected vehicle. There is our selection of trains. Cargo wagon. Now, I've got the boxcar. I can deliver the tools, but what I can't do is deliver the steel to the hospital, because I don't have the suitable vehicle. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to get rid of 2 boxcars like that, I think, and instead I'm going to add gondolas instead. Because I've got a limit on the length. I'm up to 120 meters is my total limit on the length. So I'm only going to put 2 of those in onto there. And then I will modify that train like that. So that one can keep going, doing what it's doing. And that will eventually result in the stuff being brought in over here. And then I've got, in Los Angeles, that one, which is close enough to be able to deliver the steel and the tools to that one. And you, Papa Pow, you're on line 5. You're not the one that I want. So let's go to here. Line 2. Oh, wait. That's a bus. That's a bus delivery. That's the wrong one. That one. 10th Street. The 10th Street is fine. So I want you right there. Evo 8, manage vehicle. Yes, that one does. Cargo types. That takes all cargo types. So we don't need to change the trucks. We've already got suitable trucks on the route to be able to do that, which is absolutely fantastic. So all I've got to do is get some trains. I'm hoping I can send trains out onto this line. Now, unfortunately, I think what they're going to do is they're going to want to come out here, but they're not going to want to go any further than that. So that one I don't think is suitable for what I've got in mind. Now, that train there, it does go out on that way. I think what I'll need to do here is I will need to buy another track. And I will need to take that track straight from here, like that. Bring that one out. And then build it. Too much curvature. That's no good at all. Right, that's not going to work. Can't bring it that way. So the only other thing that I can think to do is take that one, bring you from there, and bring that slope in around like that. And then take that, remove that little bit of road right there. Then come out of here. Bring that in like that. So I've got a train that can potentially go across there. And all I'm going to do with that one is I will put in an additional signal. He comes up that way. Wait, I thought he came up the other way. Up and back. Have I done that wrong? Oh, no, it returns on the lower side. He should be returning on the lower side over here as well. That's correct. Right, I have got that right. So he's returning on the lower side down there. Which means that I want to put a signal there. And I want to put another signal there. And then this one needs to be put over so that it will join into there. So you got to go up that way and affix onto that one. And then I will put a signal there, and a signal there, and a signal there on that one. If I should put a signal there. I will. I'll put another signal there. I don't know if that's too many or not. It might be. It might not be. I have no idea. But we'll see. So that way I should be able to get the trains onto the track going where I want them to. So I'm going to want one train that will run between there and there. I think. And the station length that we've got here, if I configure that one right there, you can see we've got... Wait a minute, I don't want to configure. I had the thing already. Buildings there. It's a 240 meter station there. So I've got plenty of length in that station. So if I jump into here, and actually first up, let's make the line. So I want to make this new line. That one's got to go from Santa Barbara over to Santa Barbara North. That's where that one's going. San Fran... Wait, what am I doing there? Oh, I'm not making a new line. New line. That would help. Santa Barbara up to Santa Barbara North. So that's going to run through there. It's sharing a line with that one, which I'd rather it didn't. So that bit there, I'd like to change over. And look, see where it comes in on the line, and then it returns on that bit, and it goes up through there. I don't know if that's because of the extra signals I put in. I want it to run on this side. So the Santa Barbara one, I want you to run to Terminal 3. Like that. That's where I want you to run. And stop that one. So that one's going to run Terminal 3. That's going to be over there. So that will stay out of the way of the other train. And then we're going to go over here, and I've got another one that I want to do. And this one is going to run in a great big loop. You are going to go from Santa Barbara North to San Francisco to Bakersfield. That's where that one's going to go. And that one, I'm going to put 3 trains, 1 for each station. And then this one here, going backwards and forwards, I'm thinking 2 trains, 1 for each station. Whether that's going to work or not, I don't really know. So now we can go in here, and we can buy some vehicles, and we can take a good look at what we got. I've got a diesel right here, which we could try. That is a 1.1 million. Diesel engine, power is 1600 kilowatts, with tractive effort of 227 kilonewtons. Electric, I'm not really interested in doing an electric train, despite the fact that that is 3,300 kilowatts, which is double that. That is quite a beast, that one. So's that one. They're both beasts. And then we've got these over here. You've got the Hiawatha, which is 160k. That one does 100k, and that one does 80k. The diesel does 188 kilometers an hour. What is the limit on the train track? That one, standard speed capabilities. Higher, specialized track for higher speed. What is the speed? Track modification. What what's the speed on it? Do I need to upgrade? Might want to go through and upgrade all of these tracks. That's what I'm thinking. See, this one has got a much lower tractive effort, but it's got a much higher top speed. Right, this one I could make a really big train and make use of all of that power that it's got, but it only does 100 kilometers an hour. And then that one does ooh. This one here does 160 kilometers an hour, and it's got 3,000 kilowatts of power. Tractive effort, 227, 516 on the electric. We're not doing electric. 228, no, this one. That tractive effort is only 136 kilonewtons. Tractive effort is, you want that for pulling heavy loads, don't you? So that one's not as good. Streamlined fairings, Hiawatha passenger trains. This one has got a tractive effort of 430 kilonewtons, which is quite a powerful train. Right, there's no denying that that beast there is quite the beast. Right, but the 100k is also quite slow. And this is a bit that is sort of pulling me back from having this one. Nightmare for maintenance as well. Let's not force people to do that. Let's go with. I think we will go with the Super Chief locomotive. It's got a good tractive effort for what we get. Yeah, looking at the two, they're about the same. They are. It's just the cost is a lot more. Weight 139 tons, and it does go fairly fast. Let's try that one a minute, and I'll see what this one's like with putting in with these. So I'm gonna need half of those, and then not the gondola, and half of those. Actually, no, we're gonna want more of those. We'll add in some boxcars. 1, 2, 3. So far, that's saying excellent. 4. And then I'll go into the gondola. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A big train, that would be. That would be a very big train. So if I remove one of those and then 2 of those, that gives me 127 meters. It's good on the tractive effort. No, I think we'll stick with the original plan. Let's move you up like that. There. Right. That's going to be what I'm going to be running up and down the line. Buy that. Did I set all of that? I did set all of that, right? Yeah. Right. 13 million to buy that one. Right. Hang on a minute. I didn't want it running down. No, it's not running to there. It's running to here. And then this one will deposit some of this stuff, which will be taken by that train down here, which will go into the city. So it will, all of it will eventually end up here, which is good. So I want 3 of those for the loop up here. And then I want 2 of them here running backwards and forwards on that bit, which means I'm going to want 5 of these trains altogether. So I'm going to go to you, replace, edit, clone selected vehicle. There, I want 5 of these all together. 5 trains. That has just cost me an absolute fortune. Let's give them some names. We're going to start off by putting Mr. Lubba Lubba and True God Howard onto line 8. I'm hoping. They should both be able to run out onto line 8 without any problems. Let's zoom in here a little bit. There is Mr. Lubba Lubba coming on out. Fasten to him like that. Oh, yes! Got the horn and everything. It's a bit slow coming out round there, but then that is a very steep and it's a very angled track, and plus I'm running it slow. So let's speed that up a little bit. He comes out over here, and then he's up onto the track up here. Got the other one following out as well. Ooh, what's going to happen over here? He stopped for that one. Okay, that's awesome. They both did what they were supposed to do right there. Now they're running up through here, and he's going 75, 77k on there, which is a pretty good rate of knots. And he's going to come up to here. They will travel up here, and then they will start running on that line down there instead. Now, he's going to get to there, and he's going to stop, because I don't have the right signals on here, unless I just need to have some extra signals. I've got a signal up there, and then he comes past it. So all I really need to do is I need to add 1 extra signal on here in the middle, and that will allow them to just keep moving. If I put 1 there and 1 there, that will allow them to keep moving in the opposite directions, won't it? He says, sounding like he knows what he's talking about. I don't. I really don't. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. I think I'm starting to get a rough idea of how this is supposed to work. He comes into that side just because that's where I've got the station set, and then he's going to go out. And he will run up, and he'll stay on this side now. He's going to run up through there. Right. That's fantastic, that is. So, next, I'm going to go down here, and we've got Glenfiddich, Kinder, and Lil Scut, and they're going to go out onto the next line. I'm actually going to, for the first time, put some colour onto them. So, there's line 9. They're all going to be coloured blue, like that. So, we've lost the red on the front of those trains. And I'm going to set them onto line 9. So out they come like that. There's Lil Scut. On her way out. All blue on this one. And then we will have Glenfiddich over here. I see, he stopped at that one there because this one here was still coming out. Kinda will be behind us. There's the other train going the other way. That one's going on through, so Kinda is waiting back there. But now the big question is whether Lil Scut and the others will all be able to get past each other up here. They should be able to. There's no reason why not. That one out there. I think I've got the signalling set correctly on this. The key is not to have too many signals by the look of it. Too many signals causes problems. And then I've got a track here where the trains can go both ways on that. Oh. That is a problem. They can't get from here onto that bit. I forgot to build the extra bit of track. So that's one thing that I do need to build. We'll go into here. I'm actually just going to pause everything for a minute. And I'm going to take that one. And you... I'm going to run on there like that. Now, that runs into there. And then it runs out onto that one. So that's absolutely fine. And you're going to need to go alongside this one here to there, and then join in on that side there like that. I don't think it's possible for any crossover to happen further back. That's not going to happen. I've got high-speed track there. Wondering if I should go round and upgrade to high-speed track all the way round, at least on this inside loop. I might do that in a minute. We'll see what it looks like with this at the moment. So those coming up to there, I'm not actually going to need that, but what I will do is I will signal this. So that one, that's the one I come out on there. So I will signal that one to there, and then you come back on that one. Why have I got a... Oh, no. This is all one way. This is only one way. So once they get out onto there, they're not going to be able to come back into this track anyway. Which is not quite what we want, is it? Which means I'm going to need to do a loop from there round in order to have them properly be able to access it all. So you need to go like that. I'll put a signal into there. And then, in order to be able to send the trains back to depot, should I ever want to send them back to depot, I'm going to need to be able to bring them out of here and put them into the one-way track coming down here. So, we will need to put a crossover here, like this. There and there. So we put a crossover there, and I will signal that one there and there like that. It's only got to be signaled on the one side, because that track is one direction only. Then I will come back onto here, so I can take a single track that comes off of there, and I can bring that track, and that one will go over there. That goes over to the opposite side, because that's the return track coming back there, and then that one will be signaled from up there, like that, to stop anything worrying about that. And I'm wondering if I ought to put a signal there, in front of that one. No. Although, if I don't, if I have a train on that section there, I mean, train's fairly... If I have a train on that section there, then that's going to... It's only going to block this bit of the track. We want a signal there, don't we? That way, they can still run out and they'll use that side. They won't use this bit. And, I mean, I guess the only other one would be to put a signal there. Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we've got time for today. Sometimes even our fantastic pilots, train drivers, and lorry drivers, and bus drivers, and boat drivers, and all the other drivers need a little bit of rest. So while they rest up and have a cup of tea... If you've enjoyed the episode, could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.